And we're live, by the way. This is a special presentation. Live to you from the Grind Up.
All right. Would you please welcome the inimitable Mr. Ben? That's a horrible fucking.
First of all, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and for those seeing us later on video, hello.
I don't think we told Ben we were going to do this to him.
We're at on location at From the Grind Up. It's a new cafe in Fort Frances, Ontario, Canada, North America. It used to be, as Zzorhn mentioned, the Pizza Connection. It was a great little pizza spot. A little bit of historical.
You guys have put in a lot of work here, man.
Myself have put in a lot of work. No, I had a lot of help. We've done a lot of work in here. It's a coffee shop, espresso bar, teas, good-looking staff.
What kind of teas you got?
Oh, what kind of teas we have? We have black tea, green tea, rooibos, oolong. Much of it organic.
Have you ever had kombucha? Is that what you said?
I've had it. I don't have it.
It's like a fermented tea. You brew it like you brew like a sourdough bread.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But no, you
No, I don't have any here though.
Z, you got any kombucha in your bathroom?
No, I'm joking.
I guess, can you just give me 1 minute? I just wanted to mention that we have a great collection of encyclopedias.
Okay, reference.
If you might be under 20 years old, before we had Google, we had encyclopedias. We used to look things up in encyclopedias.
You know, when I was a kid, I had a bunch of encyclopedias. My folks had a nature encyclopedia, like chemistry encyclopedia, physics.
Yeah, we got it.
And just a general dictionary encyclopedia type set.
Science, health.
Coolio. So, if you've ever been to the city and been to a cafe where you get to sit down and kind of have a cultural experience and to grow kind of a community of people, this is the way to do it. You develop small, regionally based, individual efforts out here in the regions. I have nothing against Tim Hortons, so they give you a good, strong, weak, weird, consistent coffee over and over again, but here you get the whole package, man. You're going to have, I'm sorry, I mentioned the T word. Sorry, I'm not talking about any perfect shit.
No.
This is like all things.
No, they're all great. No, yeah, absolutely, they're all great.
I'm fucking off the rails.
Everything else
Z,
is great.
We're not helping me.
We're hoping to add a little. We're hoping to add a little apples and oranges to this community. You know what I mean? I don't think that I'm like.
I'm being blocked off. I'm being censored. I'm being repressed. I'm being repressed.
Well, hopefully what we can add to the community is a little bit of culture, a little bit of just option really. If you guys like a delicious coffee, I'm not saying we're better or worse than anybody else.
I'm sorry. I apologize to Ben for going totally off the rails when we're trying to do a first big commercial for him.
Yeah.
Z, you can't block me like this. Get out of my way.
This isn't really what I signed up for, man. Just distracted by all the media here right now, to be honest.
You know, that's what makes us such a weird goddamn enterprise, is that we're kind of playing an extended video game trying to broadcast ourselves here. And it's very complex. That's why I don't want to get a fucking producer. I want to fucking do this
I like
ourselves.
it. I like
We need good microphones, though. You audio video people in Fort Francis, we need USB microphones. Can you help us source some sort of deal on that? Thanks. I cut in on your
Oh, back to me.
again.
Oh, we're doing it again.
I'm sorry, sir. This is not international standards podcast behavior. I feel like I've really wronged our first commercial guest.
It's okay. No, I don't mind actually. To be honest with you, I really don't mind. Like I said, we have encyclopedias. We have coffee. We have an espresso bar. We have tea, baked goods, homemade soups. The baked goods are homemade also. Panini menu.
He's doing it again.
And you know what I mean? Like we just everyone loves it here. We just love it. We love being here. Whole staff loves being here.
I get good coffee. I had one the other day. It was really good.
No, it's great. If I would really appreciate if everyone would stop by at least once, try it out. And I want to thank you. I just want to thank you guys. I feel like I'm on the Oscars. Are the Oscars tonight? Are the Oscars tonight?
I don't know. I think maybe tomorrow.
Well, I feel like I'm on them right now.
All right. So enough pimping, Ben. We've embarrassed him. I've embarrassed myself in front of the internet. We tried to do this right.
I'm sure we're both used to it.
I feel like I've even embarrassed Tom Green. He would have gotten through this with more grace than I have. You know, and that man's a fucking genius.
And then marrying Drew Barrymore.
Goddamn retard. Got rid of her. Or she got rid of her. This is his fault.
Either way, man.
It was your fault, Tom.
I wanted to talk to you tonight, Ben, is first of all, thank you very much for allowing
It's
me.
my pleasure. Thank you.
No, it's awesome, man. Like, this is great. I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you.
Seriously, I used to work here. For 16 months, this used to be the pizza connection at one point in time.
Nostalgia.
And for me, this is nostalgic, and it really is. I really, really, really like what you've done with the place. And if you guys haven't seen it, I really would like you guys to come down and see this place. It's awesome. I mean, you said you did most of the work yourself.
Yeah, majority, yeah.
So, no, that includes not just drywalling, but plumbing and electrical and...
Yeah, mostly plumbing. Yeah, electrical. I had some help from friends or contractors and things like that. A lot of the major stuff I had to get contractors in for, but yeah,
okay,
most of the
whose design was the bar?
My uncle Gordon.
Okay. It's kind of neat how you have the glass front.
Really, yeah.
Now, are you hoping to do more advertisement in your front shelving, or is this...
What I'm hoping to do is get a little bit more grocery product in there, to be honest with you, a little bit more dry grocery. Right now, I don't know if I can say the company that we're getting it from, but...
No, your best bet at this point in time is just to...
Sure. We're getting dry grocery from a
much.
prominent importer in Winnipeg.
Okay.
And a prominent, mainly Italian importer, European importer in Winnipeg. Chili peppers...
well, what's your dream?
Oil,
Actually, instead of talking about direct, let's talk about what is your dream? What are you trying to do?
Well, to be completely honest, what I'm trying to do here was just have a social hub for people to come and enjoy themselves. And I wanted to enjoy myself at work, and I wanted my staff to enjoy themselves at work.
Okay.
And so far, it's been working out that way.
Now, do you have a large staff?
I don't have a large staff. I have 4 part-time people up front, 1 full-time in the kitchen, and 1 part-time in the kitchen.
Okay, cool. Now, when it comes to the kitchen, a lot of your the equipment isn't being in use. Now, I noticed, for example, when I went for a tour earlier, that the ovens are not being in use.
The pizza ovens are not being in use, no.
No, this used to be the pizza connection,
yeah.
Right? Why is it that half the kitchen is cut off as well?
Half the kitchen is cut off due to heat loss, to be honest with you. We need to seal that up. It was just pulling a lot of my air. It's a big building. They used to, when the pizza oven was running, it would heat that back area up quite a bit more.
Well, do you foresee yourself getting into using the whole facility at any point in time, like opening up the wall, or is this, I know I'm throwing some really tough questions at you, because, I mean, this is brand new, and of course you've adapted, you're trying to, but this is, I'm trying to ask you, and I'm looking at you, and I'm saying, where's your focus? At what point in time will you say, we're good?
Well, to be honest, it's all small goals. Small goals.
Right.
I'm starting off small. I'm going to set a goal within the near future.
Okay.
Hit that. Set a goal within that near future. Hit that. I don't have any plans to be bigger than my britches at this point. To be honest with you, I just really want to get this rolling. What I have, which is a cozy little coffee shop, which is
Well,
kind of what I wanted to
okay,
come to.
that's a good question in itself. What persuaded you to want to have a coffee shop in Fort Francis?
Oh, well, I suppose I always enjoy going to coffee shops. Obviously, a lot of people do,
But are
especially.
you from Fort Francis?
I'm not originally from Fort Francis,
Okay,
no.
so then why Fort Francis?
Well, I grew up in Atikokan, Ontario. It's about an hour and a half east, for those who don't know, I guess. For those
Check it
watching who
out.
don't know. Atikokan, Ontario, it's a great little town. It's a booming, thriving community. My parents have a little spot on the lake just outside of here. And I used to come here every single weekend, pretty much my entire life. Loved it. Always had friends here. Moved to Winnipeg to go to university. Went to university in Winnipeg. Met a lot of really great people from Fort Francis. My uncle used to own this building, as we mentioned earlier. He worked at the Pizza Connection. My uncle was the owner of the Pizza Connection.
That's right.
My father now owns the building, and I just wanted to get this place up and running again. And
So it's
it was-
family owned.
It's family owned.
That's awesome. Well, it's nice to see that you're even keeping it within the tradition. I wanted to let you know that it means a lot to me to see that somebody, has taken this place, this dream of your grandfather, and picked up the reins. So it's good.
Well, thank you very much. I really do.
But
appreciate
you know what? Actually, I thank you very much, and I'm glad you came on camera. We're gonna get
Thank
you
you.
on a couple more times.
Sure, absolutely.
Ask you a few more questions and stuff, but we're gonna move on with our show. Once again, we're live from the ground up, and
From the grind up, asterisk.
place to come. Fort Francis News Coffee Shop in town. Once again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for that, man.
Eric, always a pleasure.
Get out of my way.
This isn't really what I signed up for, man.